adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. JR and Chris are both here from Les and Jake. And I was shocked and appalled to hear that it had been 5 years or more since Les and Jake was in this studio.
It's amazing.
It's a bummer.
Well, wait till those mic. Oh, lean up on your
Hello,
mic.
hello. Oh, there we are.
We have brought this studio into the 20th century, though. Notice how much better the equipment is since you were here last.
It is. It's great.
Yeah, looks totally different, right?
Yeah.
Drew's
I knew exactly where I was going.
Yeah, it is. I really would have. I just thought. Now wait a minute. You were on. It says you were on in March of '97, which sounds. Now we're into more than 6 years, right?
It was long enough to go that I could not remember it.
Yeah, it was 6 years.
I could not remember it.
Yeah.
So our first record for Capitol Records came out in the fall of '96. So
And was that the first time, or the only other time you were on this show?
only time we were. Yeah, that was it.
Wow. I don't know why Less Than Jake runs around my head way more than it should.
Maybe we round you at concerts or something.
Yeah, quite possibly.
You know, it's weird how there's certain people you see bunches of times and you never remember them, and then there's certain people you see once, and yet the name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Well, I must have liked you guys.
Well, thank you very much.
Let's pick up right where we started out.
Fair enough.
In the mid-'90s, and really just keep that juggernaut of Les and Jake and Loveline rolling along.
There we go.
The new CD is called Anthem. It is out as we speak, and we're going to hear a couple of cuts off it. Also, Les and Jake is going to be playing the Warped Tour, is playing the Warped Tour. Who else is on that Warped Tour?
Oh, you got Rancid, The Used, Glassjaw, Pennywise.
Are you friendly with everybody except for Pennywise?
Everyone except Pennywise, yeah. No.
Yeah. Fletcher seems to have mellowed a little bit over the months and years.
He's a really nice guy.
He's a really nice guy.
He's a delight. He's a delight. He's a delight.
But
I wish everyone was like
this
him.
thing that Fletcher has mellowed is something that I get lulled into every once in a while.
Oh,
and
really?
The next thing I'm going to Poo Poo City.
Oh, yeah.
Next thing I know, something horrible's happening.
Tried to take Drew to Poo Poo City last time he was here. Well, that has been some years. Maybe we'll give the kids another shot.
Pennywise. That's what we said last time we brought him in here.
That's true, too. All right, so where's the Warped Tour going next?
Tomorrow it's down in San Diego, Chula Vista.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, down there, and then it goes to Long Beach on Friday, and then up to San Francisco on Saturday.
And you guys are from Florida.
Yep, Gainesville.
Now, how is Gainesville?
We've been there.
We have?
We
have. We went there. We went there and did our college thing there.
Gainesville's a little hick town in the middle of North Florida that if it wasn't for the 40,000 college students, it'd be just another hick town in North Florida.
It feels like 100,000 college students.
Yeah,
they're everywhere.
Pretty concentrated.
It's like a locust.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys were like townies. But did you go to Florida? Was that Florida State there?
University of Florida.
University of Florida.
Gators. Remember we did the Gator growl?
Yeah, I was really tired. I remember that though. Yeah, we did a gig over there with about
8,000 kids.
8 or 9.
Yeah, in a huge basketball stadium.
Yeah, it was in the O'Connell Center.
Yeah, the big
how do you know
white,
about it? I remember when you guys came.
Oh, it was good times. Yeah, it was a horrible trip. Remember we missed the plane?
Because the planes in there are only like the size of this room. They're tiny.
Puddle jumper from Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, Drew. I'm going to sue you and my former manager. It's a disaster. I can't talk about it over there. Thank God I was drunk almost the entire time we did these things whenever we flew, so I have no real recollection of it. I mean, it's like if you were going to be molested at age 7, wouldn't you like a nip? You know what I mean?
Just something to regurgitate later.
If you had a choice, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, your uncle. Like, he lets you give me a hit off that flask, old man.
Yeah.
All right.
Help me out.
So, we got the Warped Tour, and then what about after the Warped Tour?
We got about a week off. The tour ends August 10th, and then we go over to Europe and England for festivals.
Who was kissing your ass about...
Oh, yeah, I did bring something from the Warped Tour.
We'll talk about that in a second. Who was in here talking about Les and Jake and Huge in Europe? I can't remember. 311.
Yeah, 311 last night.
Oh, it was last night, yeah. Good thing I drink. Oh, shut up, Drew. You didn't remember
I didn't remember it
anything.
either.
All right. Is this true?
I was laughing at both of us.
Are you guys mammoth in Europe?
More so in England, yeah, but we do.
No,
we do
311 said, no, wait, huge, stop, huge.
No, we do well over there. We've been fortunate. Got some great fans. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I wonder how that works. Is it purely just the sound, or is it some sort of cosmic spin of the wheel that some bands catch on? Or do you guys look like you're from there or something?
I hope not. Because there's some gnarly people over there, man.
Yeah, but you don't want to look like you're from Florida either.
No,
very
gnarly
true.
people there too. It's true, but
All right. So
what was
what?
the horrible pain in the butt woman that was here that was such a huge hit in the Europe club?
Oh, Capri.
Caprice.
Ooh,
Who? Caprice.
oh really?
No,
That was not a spin of
It was
the wheel.
Capri, I think.
Caprice.
She was from there.
Do you want
but
a
she was-
blowjob or do you want a girlfriend?
There she is.
She was
All
a
right.
huge hit over there. and
Blowjob or do
nothing.
you want a girlfriend?
True, she's from there, though.
Yeah, but I mean, still the
Oh,
cosmic
quiet
wheel was
down.
spinning.
You don't know anything. What'd you get? What were you talking about? Some Warped Tour
brought-
goodie or something?
I brought gifts for you guys
For
from the Warped
gifts?
Tour.
What is it?
This is water in a can.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's delicious. Let it sit out in the
you
sun for
guys-
about 8 hours.
The first thing you have to
90
do,
degrees.
like Chris and I have already both had like about 10 cans of that today. You guys have to crack it and you have to try it and tell me what you think. And then I have a question for you, Doctor.
All right. Now it says Monster Energy Tour Water.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
tour water.
They did the Warped Tour did a.
It's just water.
Yeah, it's just water.
It's
to
just
deal with these
water.
guys. It's a tall can. It's to help alcoholics, I think.
To think
Pretend they're drinking beer. You know.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So what do you
got,
think?
It's got a nice aluminum-y sort of Alzheimer
Little
kind
bite.
of taste to it. Yeah.
Right.
It's definitely not
It's a little soapy
purified
tasting.
water.
So,
yeah.
well, here's my question. Now, we drink probably 10 to 12 cans of water a day.
You're lucky to
this?
be here, son.
Is this? Do you think with do you think with this aluminum and the taste of it, do you think it's going to like lower our sperm counts or anything?
No,
crazy like
it's
that?
going to get incorporated into the bone, though. It's going to weaken your bone mass.
Which bone?
The bones
The
throughout
middle
your
one.
body. You don't, not your penis. You're probably not worried about it. So
Okay.
Yeah, well, is that what... Drew,
there is a theory that you can lower your bone mass with huge exposures to aluminum cans.
Yeah. So, but like I'm saying,
But you're
we're
talking,
drinking.
you got to do about 36 cans a day, and then it's a theoretic possibility.
yeah, this is horrible stuff.
Yeah.
I'd rather-
don't like it?
Can't just have Fletch pee in your mouth.
Yeah.
You have to endure this indignity.
Yeah, it's for the environment supposedly. You know, but yeah, it's killing us.
I mean, it's good because like years prior they used to do it in bottles, and so plastic bottles everywhere. But now they recycle the cans.
Right.
You know.
Can't they recycle those bottles?
Yeah.
All right. Listen, here's all I'm saying, Drew. Okay. This brings up a good point. Thank God for Less Than Jake. I brought this up. Drew had no answer this a couple of years ago. But when I was coming up, because I was telling this story today, much to the delight of all my office mates over there at Jimmy's show, which is I played 10 years of football in the San Fernando Valley when I was from age like 8 to 18. And that's back when they believed that water was bad for you.
For athletes.
Coaches would not let you drink water. In general, people weren't big fans of water, but they give you salt tablets, and they tell you to put you in a plastic suit and tell you to run laps out in the sun, and you'd be in full pads. And he'd be like, "Oh, Coach, I'm dying. I'm dying. A cotton mouth. It's 100 degrees. Wearing a helmet and a chin strap. Like, no water." And after about 3 hours of that, I'd be like, "Okay, you get a little, but just a rinse. Spit it out. Spit it out." So it was like, okay. Then we came full circle to this. You need water. Remember about 6-7 years ago? You should be drinking 8 to 14 tall glasses of water every day. Americans do not. We drink too much soda. We drink too much coffee. We drink too much everything. Drink water, drink water, drink water,
Then
drink
the
water.
Kennedy family got a hold of the whole water issue.
I mean, by
Water's-
crashing the plane into
No,
it?
water's bad. Water's bad. Water's contaminated. You have to drink purified water.
Who brought this up? The Kennedys?
Yeah.
All right, quiet down. No one knows what you're talking about. Shut his mic. I just want him to nod his head. So here's what I'm saying, Drew.
Yeah. Not in my head. Yes.
Okay. Here's what I want to say. Everyone begging everyone to drink tons of water 10 years ago. Now everyone drinks tons of water. Everyone's bringing a sport bottle with them everywhere they go.
Oh, yeah.
I can't make it 10 feet without taking a swig. I stop every 10 feet. I have to take a swig. I'm driving, and the car got 16 half-empty bottles rolling around. I'm chugging off them constantly. I must drink 40, 50 more gallons a week than I did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Haven't lost a pound. Skin looks the same. Nothing's changed.
Right.
Why? Where's all the health? Where's the health benefits? I drink no water, now tons of water. Everyone's begging you to drink water, and everyone's drinking tons of water. Everyone's getting fatter. How come?
Because no one promised you you'd lose weight by drinking. I mean, I know there's people that
All the
advocate.
dietitians,
They
everyone was
want
like,
you to drink
"You're
enough
not
water."
drinking enough water."
Yeah.
Let me look at your eyes. Your eyes are cloudy. That means you're not drinking enough
Here's what
water.
enough water's going to do. You're not going to get kidney stones.
All right.
You're not going to get brain edema.
Right. That's about it.
That's
You got to
about
piss every
That's
10
about
minutes. Well, I'm just saying, everyone begging everyone to drink water. Now everyone's drinking a ton of water. I mean, how much more water do you drink, Drew?
I sprouted up a ton of flavored water companies and such.
I've always been a crazy
but
fluids.
okay, thanks for crapping on the point. But you didn't have access to it. You didn't walk around with a water bottle 10 years ago. There were drinking fountains you'd come across every once in a while, but you weren't in your car. When were you in your car chugging water 8 years ago?
I just want to know where the source is. You know how it says on the bottles, bottled at the source?
Yeah.
The source, exactly.
It's just there's a hose bib out behind you.
Yeah, probably.
The place that bottles it. Yeah, Drew, where were you drinking all your water 10 years ago? You weren't in your car.
I still don't drink water.
When did you drink water in your car?
I still drink soft drinks.
There you go. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Jackie?
Hi.
You're 17?
Yeah. Oh, glad to be the first call. Adam, I'm friends with your niece.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
In Oregon.
Oh, in Oregon.
I met her at Adam's wedding.
Whatever.
I don't think you want me to say her name, but...
She's good people.
Yeah.
And Adam never told me he had a niece or a stepsister.
Well, you know.
Never told me.
I'm like Jim Morrison. I just said my whole family died.
Your stepsister comes up, she goes, "Oh, man, I'm stepsister." What? Your stepsister? What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're good people.
They seem very nice.
Well, that's the problem. They're good people, so I have nothing to say about that.
They can't be.
I only say bad things about family members.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
They speak well of you.
Well, they must not know him. That's why you never talk about him.
My problem is, 10 days ago, I had sex with this guy, and the next morning I woke up, and this was not my first time. This was probably
somebody seems to be picking up the other line.
Oh no, my phone beeps like that a lot.
All right.
It's fine. But I woke up, and like I said, this was not my first time. But
you stinking whore.
Yeah,
that wasn't me.
Keep going.
But it hurt so bad, and I was bleeding a little bit, and ever since then, it stings a lot.
When you pee.
But I didn't think that STDs showed up the next day, so I didn't think it was that.
Right, so it's probably a urinary tract infection.
You think so?
Yeah, and those got to be treated right away. They can become quite serious if you're not careful.
How do you treat them?
Antibiotics, very simple.
My parents, if I mention anything of that to my mom, she'll freak out.
Well, the alternative is the infection stays around, gets up into your kidneys, causes kidney failure, you end up in the hospital, then you're explaining yourself.
Okay.
Do you wipe back to front?
No, this is from sex.
Oh, okay,
sorry. The pounding is.
Let me say this, you little strumpet. I don't want you hanging around with my nieces and soiling their good name. Do you understand?
I could tell you a few stories about.
Oh, no, you cannot.
Get up.
You will not tell him. You're going to tell me. So stay off. I'll get you off the air, okay?
Please.
I need some ammunition.
Is there any way I could do this by myself without because I've been a Planned Parenthood before. I know how that works.
There you go. Just go by Planned Parenthood. It's a very simple matter, but it can be serious if it goes overlooked.
All right. Well, should we?
One call? No, come on. Let's take a couple calls. Adam,
you don't like Less Than Jake?
I want to hear Less Than Jake, but I got to get the show set up first.
You're dying to hear Less Than Jake. You're such a huge fan.
He wants to talk about water some more, maybe.
He wants to call your contractor back or something. What do you want to get off the air for?
I don't want to get off the air. You know, we play the song usually toward the end of the first first break.
That'll be 5 minutes or so.
But I like playing the song, coming back, and taking some calls.
All right.
All right, we'll take one more call.
All
right, let's see. Dukin? Is there a letter missing somewhere?
What?
Dugan?
Duncan.
Letter missing.
Looked like
done.
something was missing, yeah. What's up? You're 15, Duncan.
I just had some questions for Less Than Jake.
Here they are.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hey. I just wanted to ask you about how you got your start and, like, how you got all your gear to start out with.
Chris stole it all.
Wow. Well, we met each other at a young age. Our drummer, Vinny, and I met in high school, and then we moved to the University of Florida in Gainesville to attend college. And
so they did go to school.
Yes. Yeah. We're somewhat college educated. And we met the rest of the guys in the band and eventually got in a van, started touring, and never looked back. As for early equipment, we begged, borrowed, and stealed, and, got it any which way we can. So, like I said, if you want to get in a band and make it, just get in a van, hit the road, work really hard.
Well, how did you guys promote?
How did we promote, like in the early days?
Yeah.
Just a lot of word of mouth, and just, anytime you met somebody, you really, treat them with respect, and just tried to make as many contacts as you could. And I don't know.
I'm going to make a non-water related point here for just to change gears. We get this all the time, actors and with comedians, bands all the time. Everyone wants to know, like, what's up? Like, how did you guys, or what did you do?
It's a hard question to answer.
It's hard because there's no answer other than do the work, put in the time.
Yeah.
And you may get lucky. I mean, you may catch a break in year number 2, or you may not catch a break until year number 14, or maybe you never catch one at all. Maybe you don't deserve it. Here's the thing, everybody. No, there's no answer other than do it because you want to do it. Keep doing it. Don't worry about convincing everybody. Just do it.
Let's think about this for a second. Is there any sort of psychological or any sort of emotional posture you took that sort of that could inspire people, or is there anything about this that, although there's no sort of mechanical thing, you can't talk to this person or get that person, or
right?
Is there something that you guys have? Were you committed in some way, or did you have a sense that things are going to be successul, or do you have a plan? I mean, is there anything you could tell someone who is sort of trying to assess whether they have what it takes? Maybe
I think we somewhat hit the lottery and we got lucky. We met the right core group.
We don't believe that.
Well.
You were good.
Seriously, all it really boils down to is a lot of times you have to just shut up, get in the van, and tour. That's it. Like,
but what if you?
Nobody wants to do that.
At what point would you stop touring because things were not going well?
I was already in a band that did that, and it's just
how do you
know. It's just like, all right, we're playing the same crappy clubs to less people than we did the last time, and we're not making any money. So then it's time to stop.
We celebrated our 11th anniversary this past June, and it just seems like things have just kept snowballing year after year, and we just never had an opportunity to want to quit yet.
So what is the difference? You're just a better band than the one you were in before.
I don't know if it's a better band or if it's a touring thing or if it's it just seems to me that I guess I'm the outside member of Less Than Jake because I've been in the band for 3 years, but these guys toured their asses off for years. I don't really know any other bands that toured as much as Less Than Jake did. So, and I'm talking about it like I'm not.
So that's a commitment again. That's
you have to be committed to.
Yeah, you got to be committed. You have to have this has to be the top priority. Absolutely.
Drop out of school. That's about it.
Don't discount the suck factor too. A lot of you, most of you
suck
people
up
suck.
The suck, yeah.
No, I mean most of you bands, most of you comedians, most of you actors, you suck, and the reason you're not getting anywhere is because you're no good. Or you're not committed, but it's usually no good.
How does somebody come to terms with that, though? How do they know that?
Well, we definitely put the band above anything, above partying, above whatever else. We did.
Even above partying.
Oh,
shocking.
No, like a lot of young bands are susceptible to that. The band was getting on stage and playing the show was always the top priority and doing our thing. So,
here's how you know you suck. If you are getting in the van and going on the road and if you're doing what you should be doing, if you're playing, if you're out there doing, I mean, if you're a stand-up and you're going out and you're playing 3 or 4 clubs a week, and you've been doing that for a number of years, and you're not getting anywhere, it means you're not impressing anybody. Yeah. And believe me, if you're good stuff will happen. And stop getting into all this, it's who you know, or cosmic wheel spinning BS. If you're good, you'll be fine.
It's like drinking and driving. You got to know when to say when.
That's right. That's right.
Now we can listen to a song.
Yeah. All right. This is Less Than Jake off Anthem. Anderson needs just a couple of seconds to cue things up.
Ready?
And this is called The Science of Selling Yourself Short. Less Than Jake, everybody, off of Anthem. They're in studio tonight in the midst of their Warped Tour, and then heading off to Europe after that. I guess we'll take a little break. Mm-hmm. It worked out. We ended up taking a few calls. Got to your Less Than Jake song. We'll come back. We'll speak to Ben, who's 21. Wants to know what the effects of marijuana smoke are. What does that say?
I can't quite tell what the question is, but something about pot.
All right, everybody. A topic we've never tackled here on Loveline. Drew, 20 years on Loveline. Never tackled the issue of marijuana smoke?
What? The what?
See? That's just what I'm talking about. So, we'll talk about that. We'll break some ground and possibly some wind after this. Hey, everybody. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Less Than Jake is in studio tonight. They're in the middle of the Warped Tour, and then it's off to Europe. All right. Anthem's the name of the new CD, which is out as we speak. We'll hear something else off at the 11 o'clock hour. When we left off, we were talking to Ben. Something about marijuana.
Mm-hmm. What was that again?
Ben?
Hey, how you doing?
I don't know. Ben, you're 21. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Adam?
Doing good, buddy.
Good. Last Wednesday, about 4 of us went over to the Ozfest. Had a great time, great bands and all that, but of course, we were cheap. We got the $10 lawn tickets. And, of course, everyone's going to be smoking marijuana, which they were. Everyone was smoking it around us. I didn't feel a thing afterwards, but we had to keep moving spots because my friend's fiance kept feeling really sick. I just want to know, what the effect of secondhand marijuana smoke.
Squaresville, baby. Oh, talk about lightweights at the Ozfest.
You pansy.
There really is not secondhand marijuana smoke. Although, if you're somebody highly allergic to smoke, maybe you can get a little cough or wheezing, that sort of thing. The only way you're going to actually have systemic effects of pot is if you sort of light off a small bonfire in an enclosed vehicle or something.
Yeah, like if you take a ride in Spicoli's van.
You might get a contact high,
Right.
But no, Ben. I'd be thinking more in terms of what's up with this girl that she's so anxious.
Probably ate some bad carny food or something.
And,
here's the whole thing about all this stuff, all this secondhand whatever. People are allergic to carpet fibers and things like that, and all these people they have psychological conditions. Boy, do I have to bite my tongue when I hear him talking about the mold. There's mold in the house, and it just means nuts. It's all same kind of nuts. Drew can't get his mic started, but Drew, it was your fault for stopping it. Drew pushed his cough button.
There we go. Are you talking about your family again?
No.
Who are you around that talks about mold?
Just in general, people talk.
I'm just curious. I usually yell about your family. I'm just curious who else is somatically preoccupied.
I'm just saying.
Not your wife.
Society. No, are you kidding? I tell her to shut up. Okay. She gets into that. Yeah. Here's the whole thing. I'm just saying society seems to know and accept this sort of secondhand smoke, first-rate killer, contact highs or highs from being around people doing drugs. These these sort of environmental allergens and things like that. It's all, it affects 1 out of however many people because 1 out of however many people's a nutty pussy. That's why it affects them. Well, if you're normal, it doesn't affect you. You find me someone who's affected by this stuff, I'll show you a nut job I can never hang out with.
A lot more people have actually psychiatric causes for the symptoms than actually
I can't fly if there's going to be peanuts on the plane. Are there peanuts on the plane? I won't be able to fly. These people I just want to backhand. Shut them off the plane. You pussies drive.
Remember the peanut allergy mom that called after the last time you said
Yes. Kiss my ass. That's why they call it disability. You drive to Vegas. You let me eat my peanuts on my Southwest flight. You nut jobs, your environmental this and that. They're the same screwballs who if they eat some sugar, they can feel it. If they eat some meat, they can start getting depressed. Initially, I get a sugar rush, then I start to bottom out. You're nuts. That's what it is, all of you.
Britain?
Just shut up. And as a society, no sympathy for these people. Let's start abusing them roundly and shut them up.
Brittany? Something like that? Yeah. What's your name?
Britain, like the country.
All right.
You're 15. What's up?
My boyfriend, we've been dating about 3 months almost.
How old is he?
He's 15.
All right.
And he wants to have a threesome.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. The only thing
are you sexually active with him?
Not yet, actually.
And he wants to do this as your first thing, or what's the deal here?
No, I've already done stuff, but not with him.
Mm-hmm.
But as the first time with him, he wants to.
He wants the threesome the first time.
That's a power move right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
This guy's got nuts.
It's smart. It's an interesting ploy though. It's like going, well, we haven't done it yet. How about a threesome? And she's like, well, I'm not comfortable with that. Okay, I guess I can just F you now then. Yeah. It's like you're stepping it down one.
Right.
Which is still good for him.
But still good for him.
Yeah. I think this guy's...
What kind of threesome, though? Like male, or with 2 dudes, like him and his bro, or you and your girlfriend? What is that?
He wants it to be him and his friend kind of talked him into it. So I guess
his
him
bro,
and
right? His
two guys?
His guy friend?
Yeah.
They're gay then, I think.
This guy's not your boyfriend. This guy's not your boyfriend.
He said that he was sitting watching porno with his friend, and his friend's like, dude, would you be mad at me if I wanted to screw with your girlfriend? And they've been friends for a long time or something like that. So he's like,
Britain, there's a lot missing from this story. We'd love to talk to him and sort of figure this out, but this guy is not your boyfriend.
Are you thinking about doing this?
I don't really know.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, what happened, baby doll? You get sexually abused?
As a kid?
No.
What happened?
Physical abuse.
I don't know. I just, it kind of popped into my mind like...
No, nothing popped
like,
in your mind.
Tell us
what happened.
What kind of trauma did you have to go through growing up?
I guess my parents, I don't know.
And what happened with them?
They got divorced and...
Nah.
Yeah.
That doesn't do it.
That's not enough.
Yeah, I know.
Were you hit?
No.
No?
Were you,
When'd you lose your virginity?
13.
How old was the guy?
19.
16.
16. All right, that's something to hang your hat on.
Is your dad an alcoholic?
No.
Mom?
No.
What happened? Go ahead and tell us.
Well, maybe nothing happened.
No.
Something happened?
No, really nothing happened, I swear.
Do you talk to your dad?
Yeah.
Is he a good guy?
Yeah.
You love him?
What's the... Yeah.
We don't talk too much. He kind of gets on my nerves because he's a DJ. He's in the club scene, and he sees like these kids screwing up their lives, and he's really overprotective.
Is he addicted?
Dad's in the club scene?
Is he addicted to pot or something?
No.
Anything?
No.
So he's just wearing like some Sansabelt slacks and a knitted vest, and he's like, "Hey, kiddies, 22 skidoo. I'll tell you what, we're gonna hear some Bay City Rollers coming up, and some Donny Osmond, and well, what do you mean he's in the club scene and he's a DJ?
He plays house music.
All right, that's abuse. That's abuse. The people play it. The people listen to it.
What does your mom do?
Your dad
mom,
plays house music.
She's a nurse.
A nurse.
Uh-oh. That's a troubled profession there, too. All right, so listen, Britton.
Yeah.
Don't have sex with both these guys.
And really question whether or not
Don't have sex with the one guy. I don't trust him.
The idea of the
He's not
boyfriend,
your boyfriend.
yeah, somebody who really cares about you, not somebody who sees you as something for exploitation.
Okay.
You know what I mean by exploitation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Good times. What the... How old are we getting that 15-year-olds dads play house music?
That's strange. She's 13, right? She said
she's 15.
15, so 13 she lost her virginity. She's 15, so I mean, how old could her dad be?
Well, my dad could be 35 and he's spinning.
Still in the rave scene.
Still hanging tough in the rave scene. He's not into drugs. You got
that's questionable. That's questionable right there. Questionable.
I don't want to offend any of our house and rave music fans, but you have to be high to enjoy that music.
What is house music? Don't even know what that is.
It's just this stuff. Yeah. You have to be high. It's like going It's like going to the observatory and watching the laserium and not being high. It's for high people. The 8-year-olds at the laserium show are high. If you have to be high, that's the only way you enjoy it. Otherwise, it's the most annoying music in the world.
You can't sit through the wall for an hour under those lights. You got
certain things are just made. I don't blame the people for smoking the weed, but you can't be sober, or you have to have like a reptilian brain, because you cannot just hear that repetitive crap over and over again.
You see the bobblehead they got us? Speaking of reptilian brains,
is this a bobblehead?
Yes, it is. It glows in the dark too.
Oh, Les and Jake with the bobblehead.
Isn't that awesome?
We come bearing gifts.
Thank you.
Hopefully it's in here from 6 years from now when we come back again.
It needs to be like mounted on the wall or something.
John?
Yeah?
What's up?
Not much.
Alrighty.
My question is can someone be genetically predispositioned to be like not susceptible to having like hangovers?
He used a lot of big words there.
Well, it's an interesting question. Adult sons of alcoholic fathers.
Hold on, is that your hypothesization? No?
Yeah.
It's so if you are if your dad was an alcoholic and you're a male.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Excuse me. Let me finish what I'm talking about. And the son of an alcoholic father who has the gene for alcoholism tends to be the kind of person who can so-called drink people under the table. Very resistant to the intoxicating effects of alcohol.
The son of an alcoholic.
With the gene.
My brother.
With the predisposition for alcoholism.
Really?
Where's my
So the one that, if you can tell, if people wonder, do I have the gene? My dad had alcoholism. Wonder if I'm the one that got it. Well, one of the signs that you have it is that you're resistant to the intoxicating effects of alcohol. And one of the other effects is less hangover. Not less blacking out, more blacking out, but less of the sort of residual effects and less of the intoxicating effects, per se.
John?
Yeah?
Does that sound like you?
Kind of, but all I know is my dad, I haven't known him. He committed suicide when I was 4. But all I know of him really much is that he smoked a lot of pot.
You do? Or he did?
He did.
He did. And kind of I do, so. I mean, yeah. But I've never really had hangover, but I've been drunk off my ass before, but I've just never really woke up and really
Well, some of the worst alcoholics I've ever seen wake up without a hangover, without withdrawal.
You don't get, at 16, you don't get hungover quite as easily.
That is also true. Older. Withdrawal is something that tends to, which is what a hangover is, which is withdrawal.
Is that withdrawal?
Yeah, it tends to start kicking in about 18. Like, we have heroin addicts that just drop at 15, stop heroin, no withdrawal. But that same kid at 20 using heroin will have mega withdrawal.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I used to get drunk when I was, in high school or something, if you had a good vomiting session the night before, you'd wake up with a headache kind of thing.
Right.
But otherwise, you wouldn't really be hungover. You just kind of get out of bed. Like, you don't drag yourself out of bed when you're 15, whatever. Don't worry, though. John's got to give it a little time. It's all going to kick in.
A couple more beers.
Wish we had John's problem.
Yeah. Hey, let me just talk to John one more time. Hey, John?
Yeah?
It sounds like, your dad may have met a early demise, and, you may be going down that same track yourself. So maybe I'll take it easy with the pot and the booze and,
Yeah, I've been, stopped partying lately because I've been getting a little in trouble with that, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, you've stopped smoking pot? No.
You slowed it down a little bit.
Nice.
Well, I mean, I'm going to have to when I turn 18 because I'm going to the services. And that's...
You are.
Well, be careful that the marijuana abstinence for somebody smoking a lot like you is associated with suicidal behaviors.
Get on your knees,
so it's possible that's what happened to your dad. He tried to stop.
What are you going to do in the service?
I'm MI, military intelligence.
Oh, okay. Don't be a radio operator.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of guys do that. It's like every third guy asks, like, what'd you do? Join the Army? Yeah? What'd you study? Radio? What'd you do? Radio operator? It's like, well, I could see that's a valuable skill, like walking around with one of those packs with a 40-foot antenna hanging off it and wind a thing up. It's
not
like
target at all.
Yeah, but what do you do with that when you get out? All right, now you're 22, 23 years old. What'd you do? A radio operator. It's like, all right, you get yourself a nice job over at Target and call it a life.
Radio Shack, maybe?
Yeah, just at least do something with, hey, if you guys are going to join the military, do something with computers or something. Something that has some sort of civilian application, like driving tanks and working radios. Just like, there's no tank chauffeur, no tank. You ever been picked up at the airport by a tank, Drew?
No, but that'd be cool.
It'd be cool, but not a lot of call for it.
No, I guess not.
It's very specialized, but you're not going to turn a quick buck out in the private sector driving a tank.
Good point.
There you go. That's what I'm looking out for the kids. Les and Jake in here tonight. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Les and Jake is in studio tonight. Anthem is the name of the CD.
Hi there.
We'll hear something else off it in the 11 o'clock hour. I'm ready to get back to the phones. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
All right.
It's good callers tonight.
Yeah. Really?
I don't know.
Rebecca?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Yeah.
I'm still back.
They're all 15 tonight.
Wood construction.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're just talking about construction during the break. I was yelling.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
I was almost falling asleep.
All right. Well, you want us to let you go to bed?
No.
Okay, what's up?
All right. Here recently, I've been bleeding. Not really a strong blood, but it's like lightly kind of pink whenever I wipe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Vaginal bleeding. Vaginal bleeding.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not from my period.
Okay.
Because I got off my period like 2 weeks ago. But see, the thing is me and my boyfriend, we've been doing it without a condom.
What's the reasoning there? What are you thinking?
Well, I think I might be. I don't know if I'm pregnant, but I don't know if that.
Are you trying to get pregnant?
No.
Well, you're not trying not to get pregnant.
Yeah, I know, but it's just.
Listen, when you're stupid, you don't really map your life out real well. That's what I've learned from doing this show. It's like, you're trying to get yourself killed? No, I'm not. Well, why are you riding a motorcycle in the rain drunk with no helmet and nothing but a pair of Speedos and thongs?
Well, you see, I'm not trying to get pregnant.
Never thought about it.
What's that, Rebecca?
I'm not trying to get pregnant.
Then why are you having sex without a condom?
Yeah, that would be. I don't know if you can try any harder.
Well,
But listen, hold on. Let me just. This is why kids aren't supposed to be getting it on, and this is why stupid people shouldn't be having sex either. It's like nobody. When you're dumb, you don't want to get arrested. You don't want to have your car impounded. You don't want to get pregnant. You don't want to do everything that you end up doing. You just don't know how to avoid it or do anything to get away from it.
Right, how not to do it.
You're not going to stop effing your girlfriend. You just don't want to get her pregnant, but that's not going to put a condom on your door.
In the psychological, the neurobiological series, they call it effortful control by attention.
Yeah.
Able to pay attention, contain an impulse, make a different choice.
Oh yeah,
that's a learned behavior.
No, but when you're stupid, you just.
So
or
Rebecca,
you're 15.
yeah.
So your boyfriend, let me guess, he says it doesn't feel good with the condom on or something like that.
It's not that.
They don't even go that
He
far.
doesn't even. They don't get those discussions.
It's just, well.
What? He can't afford the $1.99 for a couple Trojans?
I guess so.
He needs to get a summer job mowing lawns or something.
He doesn't have a job.
Shocking.
Well, there you go.
So you can go to Planned Parenthood.
Now,
put your hand
you're pregnant for sure.
Yeah.
Loveline is brought to you by Trojan.
You can go put your hand in the basket and grab a bunch of condoms.
Yeah, go to a local gay bar and just grab a handful from the big gay fishbowl full of condoms.
All right. Anyway, you could well be pregnant. So what's the question?
Well, all right. Is it normal for like a couple weeks after your period you still bleed?
You're not on birth control. You're not on medication, right?
No.
If you were pregnant, that would be a serious issue. Bleeding in the first trimester can be a sign of tubal pregnancies. Can be a sign of an impending miscarriage. It's really something that needs to be seen right away.
When did you have sex last?
A couple days ago.
Good times, yeah. And your period was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. No,
So why don't you go to the pharmacy and get a pregnancy test?
Well, because my mom doesn't know.
Okay. Does she have to go with you to the pharmacy?
Just drive you to the pharmacy?
No, she.
Okay. Why don't you go to the pharmacy and get a pregnancy test?
Because she's the only one who would take me, and she can't do that because she cannot find out.
So she has to drive you to the pharmacy? You can't walk? Or?
You can't steal the tractor and go up the dirt road?
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, wait a second. How's your boyfriend get to your house?
Actually, I go over to his house.
How do you get there?
Oh, I love it when our callers make a point. I go to his house. Like, yeah.
He rides a horse. She gets there bareback.
How do you get there?
How do you get there?
Well, on the weekends, my parents take me out there, and they drop me off, and I stay there for a couple hours.
Is there a pharmacy near where he lives?
No, he lives in St. Clair, so.
Go online. Go online and buy it online. You got to
listen, you screwball. Let's just pretend this pregnancy test is a pair of shoes you want, all right? Attack it with the same tenacity. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pretend it's something you want.
And if it's positive, it's a serious issue.
And you guys you just live on a farm that's miles from town?
Yep.
And there's nothing else around you? Where do you go to school?
I'm homeschooled.
Oh. And what's the part where they drop you off with your boyfriend for a couple hours?
What?
How old is your boyfriend?
He's 18.
How'd you meet him?
Through a mutual friend.
And your parents are okay with that?
At first they wasn't, but they're getting used to it.
They wasn't.
Yeah.
They're doing a great job with the homeschooling.
Well, yeah.
You must be watching The View during grammar class or something.
Well, you see, the thing is they get along with their parents. So, I mean, with his parents, they get along.
I see.
And so
all right, look.
So it actually is interesting. She literally is so sort of protected that she has no lexicon of the ability to go out and do things like buy a condom and plan. It's just she's in this protected environment. She gets unleashed for a couple hours. They have sex. They can't plan for it. They can't prepare. Right?
I don't even know if they have sex. It's like when you put a horse out to stud or something. It's like a farming community. It's like you get a horse trailer. The boyfriend comes over in the trailer, opens the door. He's got a boner. He comes walking out. All right, you got a couple hours. There's some money exchange. The guys are just sitting out sipping moonshine on a log. You finished yet, son? Ugh. All right, back in the trailer. We're going back into town now. It's bizarre because it's almost like the parents are like sending her over there to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Like 18-year-old. By the way, You got some 18-year-old hick, and you're dropping your 15-year-old off at his house for a couple hours.
What do you think goes on there? What are you thinking?
Yes, Mom and Dad are going to be out. We'll be in the truck. We'll be playing the radio real loud and reading the paper. You flick the porch light on 3 times when you're finished. And we'll come up and get you. Or maybe just wants to stick his penis through the mail slot. It's like, really? Yeah, no, a little homeschooling, but no discussion, of course, of condoms or anything. I don't know.
How do you take care of yourself?
Oh, who the hell? Look, I don't even care if she's pregnant. That's more farm hands then. Just stay on the farm.
Unless you can figure out, you're going to have to take care of this, though, Rebecca. It's a pretty serious issue. First trimester bleeding, if you are pregnant, it can be quite dangerous.
What good times. I heard a study that says you can get pregnant any time now, pretty much. Don't give me that puss, Drew.
Like I've not been saying that?
No, but that women have multiple eggs.
Yeah.
And that most the general thought is that women got pregnant, when they were, 2 weeks from whenever their period ended and they dropped an egg.
The most serious risk is that.
Yeah, but some sort of new data that would suggest that you're pretty much at risk all month long.
There you go. Well, indication.
There you go. Well, Drew, you always said that, but you always said that like a sort of worried hen mother, not
I always
like
said
a doctor.
No, because the science is not there yet to say it categorically, but I still think and believe that's true.
All right. I guess it is there now categorically. That's what I'm saying. Jared?
Yeah.
You're 16?
Yeah.
What's up?
You thought I was just trying to spoil
much.
people's good time.
That's what I thought.
No.
Go ahead, Jared.
Sure, Adam, you're great. I've been listening to you guys for a long time.
Thanks.
Dr. Drew, you're just as good as Adam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Adam doesn't like that.
Now you lost me.
Yeah.
Plus and Jake, I've been listening to you guys since you guys did some video game soundtrack.
All right. Thank you. Nice.
I'm going to see you guys at the Warped Tour tomorrow.
All right.
My question for you is, for Les and Jake, obviously, is what's your greatest song you've ever done, or what's, your personal opinion?
Oh, man. I'm proud of pretty much everything. Like, I stand by everything we've ever recorded. I'm proud of the whole history of the band. So that's a tough question to answer. I don't know, JR. Once again, I'm dumbfounded.
Yeah, I'm kind of taken aback.
You don't have a favorite though?
I think the first. Yeah, no. I think the first song off the new record, it's called "Welcome to the New South" off the Anthem record. I think that's probably my favorite song right now.
All right. Well, maybe we'll hear that in a second.
We'll listen to that one. Yeah,
we will.
It's a good one.
I don't have a favorite. Don't have a favorite. Sorry.
Yeah, their songs are like their children.
Yeah, it's like picking your favorite.
They are.
Yeah, and they, just
they're all redheaded stepchildren. We all like them alike.
Make money off them. Like Drew did with his kids, like showbiz parents.
That's right.
We'll take ourselves a little break. Les and Jake in studio tonight, and Drew doing a little text messaging during the show. If you haven't heard him talk for a while, that's probably he's always text messaging. We'll take ourselves a break. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. JR and Chris are both here from Less Than Jake.
Hey.
Is that the Knight Rider theme? Yes, it is.
David Hasselhoff for you.
Saw a whole Knight Rider the other day. I love that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Loser.
It's great. Car doing all his bidding, moving around on his own, talking to him. I miss
really,
it.
That was just My Mother the Car with a modern spin.
They used to have a lot of good stuff, though, like about crime fighters that had, like, supercars that helped them fight the crime.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it was just like a Nova that had a, Hemi in it and was jacked up, it was still like, hey, this guy really can solve crime because he's got like 11-to-1 compression and a big block and a crazy duration on his cam. Like I don't know why it just made sense back then. Like, sure, if a guy had a better car, he'd solve more crimes.
It was a Trans Am car, guy.
No.
It was a Super Trans Am.
It was a Trans Am, though.
No, I know.
Nova.
No, he's just saying other characters, other shows.
Yeah.
In any of the shows in the 70s, you weren't around then.
Yeah, there were lots of stuff. There were lots of stuff where like super motorcycles, super cars. Even into the 90s, they had a Cobra The guy, the Cobra. There's Stingray.
One of the worst was, remember Street Hawk, the guy on the motorcycle?
Yeah. It's a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It was like, well, this guy alone, he's all right. He busts 3 or 4 perps a year, but put him on this CB700 Honda. Oh, he's
unstoppable.
He's going to take the whole city. Will be crime-free now if this guy's got himself a motorcycle.
Think of that basic sort of psychological principle that humans like the idea of cars talking to them. It started with my mother, the car.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah.
That's like a totally reasonable concept to us. Yeah, car talking, yeah, of course.
Yeah. They'd always do this joke, too. Every episode of Knight Rider would have, Michael Knight would climb out of the car, slam the door, go running into the house or the building. The car would be sitting there. Some bum would come by and sort of be looking at the car while the car was going woo, 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 woo,
Mm-hmm.
Then what the car would do is it'd start up itself, back up 3 feet, like parallel park. The bum would, look at the car, look at the bottle, and then start dumping the Ripple out. Like, it was always, it was the Bewitched joke.
Yeah.
Once an episode in Bewitched, somebody would see her do her magic thing and empty the bottle of Ripple.
Why would they empty it, though? I would drink more.
Yeah, that's my feeling. I'm not... I gotta drink to cope with what I just saw.
I can't believe I just saw that. Give me the beer, please.
Yeah, Drew, as an addiction medicine specialist, ever have any patients just shake their head and dump out the booze?
It is the less than Jake response.
Yes, they drink more, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
They drink to forget. Tom?
Yep.
You're 16?
Yep.
What's up?
First of all, Adam, I worship you.
Thank you, buddy.
You're the man, and
Scary.
I feel bad for Anderson. Nobody ever gives you any props, man. You're the man.
He is the man, except for he chimes in and tells me that I called Kit a Nova.
Whatever. Instead of a Super Trans Am.
What's up?
Second of all, your phone screener sounds pretty hot. Is she hot?
Yeah. I mean...
All right. Anyway.
How about Brian?
What?
Now, Tara, don't call me Tara, goddammit.
No.
Yeah, she's good looking.
She has an Adam's apple.
I figured.
You figured.
Anyway, I have a question for Les and Jake. First of all, don't get me wrong. I love you guys no matter what genre you play.
Here we go. Go ahead.
But with your new album, Anthem, I've noticed that you've moved away from the ska scene a little bit and moved toward the punk scene. What's going on with that?
Oh, wow. You want to answer this one?
I'll take this one.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Look, man, it's not, I don't know. When you write a song, it's not like we sit around and go, okay, man, here's what we're going to do. The first chorus is going to be the ska jump around part, and then we go to the breakdown part, and then the really fast punk part. It's just what it is. It just happens. You know what I mean? Like,
you evolve as a band. This is where we're at now. Our other albums are how they are, and I think that we've evolved, and this is where we're at now. And if you like our stuff, cool. If not, I'm sorry, because we still write music for ourselves, and
you guys like it.
We do like it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I love you guys though.
No, I appreciate that.
Cool.
All right,
good question.
Time, son. All right. It's a little minor ball busting, but with some
cool.
love.
No, I mean, hey.
That's right, he's a fan.
I felt that way about my favorite bands before, too. That's a legitimate question, and I answer it as honest as we can. This is where we're at now. Sorry.
Well, you look at a fan, it's almost like in a way, it's almost like a stockholder for a company. They like the company, but they got some questions once in a while. They want to know what direction they're going in.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. Sky?
Yeah.
You're 21?
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Hi. I want to say, hey, Les and Jake, and I love you.
Hey, thank you.
And I've been getting off with Vibrator for about 2 years.
Sweet.
Oh, Jesus.
And
hi, Mom.
I can't any other way. So.
Well, hold on a second, Sky. You were the one
Who picked up the other phone?
Hello?
Hello? All right.
Unacceptable.
Sky?
Yes.
Is that your friend who picked up the phone?
I think so.
All right, you want to get her to hang up the phone?
Yeah,
Thank you.
sorry.
There you go.
Sorry.
Okay, so...
Yeah. And I have a girlfriend who wants to be able to get me off orally, but I can't. I can't
boy.
get into it, and I can't get off with my hands. Just the vibrator, which is bad because when it's broken or the batteries are dead, I'm gone. So.
Well, okay. What about if you incorporate the vibrator with your girlfriend?
That works sometimes, but I have to use vibrator almost all the way to the end, or else
What if she uses the vibrator on you, like a surgeon uses a scalpel?
Yeah, that's good too. But I wanted to get from start to finish with just her.
Why?
But
Well, because she's a chick, and they don't like the idea of sort of synthesized orgasms. But that's just you. That's the way you're cut out.
Yeah, and that's normal, and
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. Hey, don't freak out about it. How's your girlfriend doing?
She shouldn't freak out about it either. Then.
No.
That's just what works for you.
If she's making you feel guilty, then that's the problem.
Okay.
She's the problem, not you.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
How long have you been with her?
2 years.
How long have you been lesing off?
About 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
All right. Were you molested?
No.
Everything's good. You're just a real lesbian.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, trying to figure things out. But
You're trisexual. You'll try anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And how's she doing? Is your girlfriend nutty, or is she all right?
She's all right. We've had our times, but
All right.
she said she's cool.
Okay. Yeah. And what, you going to college or something?
Yeah, college.
Okay.
U of A.
Yeah.
No way.
I don't hear junior college on you, Sky.
Well, I knew you were going to say something like that. I did go to junior college for 2 years.
But then you transferred.
I did, yes.
That's right. You lost it. I don't hear it on you.
Thanks.
If we made Less Than Jake vibrators, would they sell?
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, never mind.
You would buy one, right?
Just get that motorized.
Glow-in-the-dark skull?
Huh?
All right, man. Yeah. Listen, it couldn't hurt.
Hey, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Good cross-section of fans might want them.
Listen, I don't know what kind of yearly industry the vibrator industry is. And I'm not talking about all sex toys. I'm just talking about, like, purely vibrators bought by females. But that's got to be pretty decent, doesn't it?
How many are bought, you mean?
Yeah.
Per year?
Yeah. I mean,
you've been to one of those factories, I know.
I have been to one of those factories.
And that's just a local one, you know what I mean? There must be many.
Yeah, well, they ship, though, But it's great. Bunch of just poor Guatemalan women in their 50s sewing fake hair on a prosthetic vagina as it comes down an assembly line. It's like, really? This is it? This is the final indignity, right? But yeah, it's surreal. Well, this place had all that sort of like, this is Nutri-Skin. This is a scientifically synthesized skin to feel exactly like. Well, here's what I need to tell all these guys that create. There's this whole industries where these like polymer chemists and stuff are trying to create materials that feel just like the human skin, and then they make their vagina and stuff. Here's the thing. Human skin... The lure of human skin is that it's on a human. You guys stretch it over a drum or attach it to a lucite egg, it loses some of its appeal.
It's just a little bit.
Yeah, because I can head on down to the morgue and bang as much trim as I want, but it's not quite as gratifying.
Wow.
No, I can't. No, I'm saying I can't because I know a guy. Yeah,
I know.
Rarely sober.
Yeah.
Rarely. Because
this week.
Here's the element that's missing.
Really?
The human being, the part where the eyes like change and the focus and the heartbeat, the mild interaction. Let's not overdo it. We don't want too much talking. But the point is, so the synthesized like cyber skin makes it creepier. It actually feels too much like a person. It's weird when it's just on something with the mouth wide open and you can see where the hair is sewn in like a bad plug job. Yeah. Drew, you don't go for that?
No.
But here's what I'm saying. I'd say at least half the women I know own or have owned a vibrator or have it somewhere in some drawer somewhere. And think about the battery industry. Think about the unspoken battery industry here. I mean, C-cells will last in a flashlight like 6 years. I mean, you got a couple of Duracell. You can put like 3 or 4 C-cells in a mag light, put it in your drawer. You turn it on twice a year when the power goes off. Thing lasts years. You put that thing in a vibrator, you're going through a set a week. I mean, if that thing's, if the woman's using it.
That was implied with the Ever Ready Bunny.
Oh, is that?
Oh,
is that
going
it?
and going.
Okay.
Boom, boom,
right.
boom, boom.
Monica,
Yeah.
you're 20?
Yeah, I'm 20. I'm almost 21 in 3 months.
In 3 months?
In 3 months.
All right.
Pretty close.
All right. I'm going to put her on hold for that retarded statement.
Who cares?
3 months. You're telling us your birthday's in like December.
Maybe
You're going to be 21?
She wants to go out drinking, maybe. That's it.
When you're 8, you make that announcement. But at 20, you don't make that announcement.
Remember, she's trying to go for 21.
Is she going for 21?
I don't know why.
Is there a question regarding that?
No.
Monica?
Yeah.
Your question does not involve you turning 21?
I guess it doesn't.
All right, I'm going to punish you just 10 minutes. All right?
Okay.
All right. All right. It seems fair. That's only right. Otherwise, we're going to have a rash of people calling and announcing when their birthday is 3-4 months down the road.
15.
She can just take one
16.
for the town who's produced this lovely water, anyway.
Brody?
That's
She's
water.
calling from Corona.
Yeah.
From San Luis.
What's up there, Brody? You're 23.
Yeah, hey, I was wondering if it's, I'm wondering if you have the ability not to get addicted to drugs.
Yes. If you don't have the gene, you don't get addicted, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I can do all the blow I want and I'll never get addicted.
That's right, buddy.
Go for it.
Snort away.
Cocaine is a little bit different that way. Not only you may not truly develop addictive disease,
yeah,
but you will have a lot of neurobiological changes from the cocaine, and you can get dependent on a drug without becoming addicted to it.
Okay, so it's a psychological.
No.
No.
Well, people mistake psychological independence and psychologically dependent and physically dependent.
It's all biological, the whole thing.
Okay.
And
well, I heard you once say that if you can stop doing a drug, then you're not addicted to it.
I said that the issue in addiction is being not able to stop. And if you can stop, go ahead and stop.
What are the drugs? Suppose you have no biological predisposition to addiction.
Yeah.
But heroin can still get its hooks in you, right?
Make you dependent, but not an addict, probably.
Well, but if you're dependent on heroin, aren't you doing it all the time?
You'll have some momentum. It'll be hard to stop, but when you stop, you won't be compelled to go back. If you're an addict, you will go back.
Right. Same with cocaine.
Same with cocaine.
Same
Cocaine's
with speed.
a little bit less clear with the stimulants, but yes, you won't be as prone to go back if you're not an addict.
Same with speed?
Yeah.
All right.
But the interesting thing is that non-addicts tend not to get addicted to those things. They're not get dependent. That's the conundrum.
So it's a catch-22.
Yes, it is a catch-22.
All right. Oh, Drew,
you lost her.
Well, she hung up. I was going to go right back to her, but she... Yeah? Well, she just gave that 20, said she's going to be 21 in 3 months. It's unacceptable, Drew. I think we're running here. Jacqueline?
Yeah?
You're 17?
Yeah. Actually, my birthday was today. I just turned 17.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Me and my boyfriend, we've been having sex for a while, and I don't think I've had an orgasm, and he kind of, I want to have an orgasm. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I've had one, but he's like thinks it's his fault, and I don't know if it's my fault or what.
You haven't had one. Let's come to terms with that.
Yeah.
And most...
What can we do?
Well, most women your age don't have orgasms.
Oh, okay.
And if you're going to, it's going to be with oral sex. It's very unusual that you'd be able to have one with intercourse. That's unusual. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is that shocking?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done.
Listen, do you understand? During
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, you couldn't? You can't hear?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, did you hear what Drew said?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Well,
say it
maybe
again.
we have a bad connection.
Most women your age do not have orgasms at all.
Okay.
And the vast majority certainly don't during intercourse.
Okay.
Amen.
If you're going to have one, it's going to be with oral sex.
All right.
Is he doing anything like that to you?
Yeah, but he's not very good at it.
Right. Okay.
Now, what's wrong with his technique?
I don't know. He's just not good at it.
Do you know what he could do to improve? No, come on. All
right, I just gotta...
He needs to learn how to tickle the bean.
I know, but every once in a while I try to get into something specific with someone who calls this show, and all they do is say, I don't know, and then they repeat the exact same thing they just said. Really? Life doesn't offer more than that for us?
Not on Loveline, no.
Really? Like if someone goes, tell us, what do you mean by that? You can't search the annals of your brain and come up with a reason? You just have to say exactly. I'm sorry I'm taking on poor Jacqueline, but it's the only answer we ever get. Now, what do you mean?
Sorry.
Tell us.
What can he do?
I'm not sure. I'm not him.
No, you're you. What could he do to help make things better for you?
I don't think nothing, because I kind of don't like it when he gives me oral sex.
Because the way he does it, or you just don't like that at all?
I don't think I like it at all.
Okay. See, 10 minutes ago, he didn't do it well.
Yeah.
Now, because we press and press and press on what could he do better, what is he doing wrong, now we come full circle to, I don't like it.
Does he have an overbite?
That could be it.
But she does like. You would like it if he did it
properly.
Yeah.
Okay, what would be proper? What would that do? What would he do differently?
Listen, don't look. Your head's going to explode. What do you think he's doing wrong? What is it? You say you don't like it. You don't think. You think his attitude is bad.
Yeah, he has very bad confidence in himself. I think that's what it is.
Bad confidence.
Yeah, he doesn't. Because he was like, "Oh, I'm not doing it. That's my fault. It's like I'm doing something wrong."
Oh God, women hate that.
I know. But when he's actually physically doing it,
is it an aim issue?
Tell us
maybe?
if it feels like it's too hard or too fast.
Or the wrong
Here's what I have to
place.
do with every one of these callers. You can't just say. You have to give multiple choice. It's impossible just to say, tell us what the feeling was or tell us what was doing wrong. We go around. I take about 10 laughs with that, and then eventually I go, was his tongue? His tongue's the red fleshy thing that comes from his mouth. Was he pushing too hard or too soft?
Wrong
Was it
place.
too high? Was it too low? I swear to Christ, I'm going to be on phone with Jacqueline for 20 minutes, and we'll get an answer.
Okay. Well, I don't. It's like he.
I don't know.
No. I'm not. I'll tell you something. He's
Tell us.
It's too soft. The wrong spot. It's like everything's totally wrong.
All right.
Too soft.
Yeah, that and he has his tongue pierced too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you would think.
This is the ultimate humiliation for a
that
guy with a
sucks.
stud in his tongue who
That
can't
sucks.
eat a
Oh,
little
man.
push, you know? he had his tongue removed
Take that
and like
stuff out.
slapped with a white glove. All right.
All right, Jacqueline.
Wow, what a poser.
Why don't you tell him what would be better?
Tell him, move him to the right
Move
spot.
around. Men absolutely want you to do that. Absolutely.
So
Okay.
why not just direct him? He's right there. It's really just a matter of a few millimeters up
Yeah.
or down,
How
north
old?
or south.
How old is he?
He's 18.
He's 18. Yeah, for sure. Like when I was 18, I didn't know what the hell I was
No.
doing. I'm 27. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. But you know,
But
you
you'll
gotta
find out
tell.
'cause somebody told you.
Move
Yeah, you
around.
gotta tell.
Okay.
And too soft, huh?
Be vocal.
Okay.
However you like it is how you like it. Don't be scared to sort of direct him.
All right.
And
All right.
what were you afraid he would do if you did direct him? Come on.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't like telling him things.
why?
But he doesn't mind telling me, oh, wait, hold on, do this, do this, do that, do that. He doesn't mind
Yeah.
telling me what
All
to
right.
do.
You do the same
Yeah.
thing though.
And then you just
Okay.
but here's what it is. You don't pipe up and then you get angry.
Yeah.
Hey, here's what women do.
They get resentful.
Women fake their orgasms, not with me, but they fake their I've heard tale. They fake their orgasms. They don't give the guy any input, and then they stew about it. They get angry.
Resentful.
Why doesn't he know any better? Why do I have to fake my orgasm? Well, A, in his mind, you're having an orgasm every time you guys have sex. B, his technique must be fine because you're having this alleged orgasm every time. So he's not going to change a thing.
No.
Now, don't get more and more angry at him. You got to then pipe up and tell him. But it's weird. It's uncomfortable. It's like once you ever get a massage and the person's kind of digging their thumbs in a little bit. It's like you're thinking, this is not as relaxing as it could be. But it's kind of tough to like tell them to back off, or when someone's trying to do something for you. It's like your kids run down and make you an omelet. They put a tennis shoe in there and a little barf, but you got to go, ooh, nummy, 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 right? You fake a orgasm for your kids' sake. All right. I'm running out of steam.
Yeah.
We got to take a break. We're going to hear a Les and Jake song when we come back. And, Drew, let's take a little tinkle.
Yes.
All right? All right. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. Drew's favorite song.
Quiet.
I want to know what the little girl's saying now.
That's like what I said last night.
I announced last night that the blacks have officially stopped speaking English altogether. It used to be that Ebonics, and I could understand every third or fourth word. Now, it's a totally different language. All right. Les and Jake.
No, you didn't.
Les and Jake in studio tonight. Anthem, name of the new CD. We'll hear something else off of that in a couple of few. I got a call from some of my buddies that are on a party bus on their way to a strip joint for a bachelor party. I believe Jimmy's included in that group. Jimmy's the best guy to throw a bachelor party for you.
Really?
I mean, oh, yeah. He does all the planning. He gets a party bus.
He gets offended if you don't show up.
He gets angry if you're not there.
Okay, we're going to Sri Lanka. You got to be there. Well, wait a minute, Jim, I can't.
Like any good hostess. The point is he knows what I mean. He gets a nice party bus. He gets the booze all in there, spends thousands of dollars, and then they hit the road, and I'd be with him tonight, except for I'm here. Tony.
Hey, crazy doctor, dude.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah. Where are you?
Woo! Show.
Yeah. Are you on the party bus?
We're on the party bus. Euphemistically and...
It's special ed, isn't it?
Literally.
Yeah.
Special ed, is that you?
No, it's not special ed. But Tony does do a couple voices on
I want to go to Hawaii.
Yay!
Yay! I want to go to Hawaii.
So...
What's going on, fellas? We got Shrift in the bus.
Yeah, that's Jason Shrift. He's getting married.
He's the...
Yeah, he's the bachelor. Boring bit. But Drew doesn't, or I should say Jimmy doesn't approve because not nuts about the old lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But let's not talk about that on the radio.
They're just beaming it through the bus. What's the big deal?
Hey, Tony.
Ace, what's the line Shrift can go to tonight?
What's that?
How far can Shrift go to?
Oh, he cannot cross felching. That's the law.
Right. Too late for that.
It's too late. Hey, Tony, are you farting up the bus?
You know what? I ate a huge dinner of garlic, ginger, and brown rice.
I told you that works.
And the collard greens, and I think it's going to be a big, big night home.
Tony, tell America where I was when you were eating that dinner of collard greens and ginger.
I was planted in front of Paradise Hotel, watching Paradise Hotel, enjoying it. It was a big.
He was sitting on the floor.
Next caller! And Ace comes in behind me for the second night in a row.
Lays one on your head?
And just boots one right in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Too bad he creates no stink, though, Tony.
Keeping it real.
But he's lost his stink, America.
Yeah, I know. I've lost it. All right, is Jimmy there?
He is. Hold on.
Yeah, put Jimmy on the phone. We can get some A-list celebrities on this show, one way or the other.
Right in the back of my head.
Hello?
Yeah. What's happening, buddy?
Apparently there's an establishment at which you can the girls get naked.
Really?
For money, in exchange for money.
Whoa.
And how does that work then?
Adam's never heard of this.
Well, what happens is it's a negotiation. It's apparently in the olden times they would trade goats and chickens and livestock and that sort of thing for nude lap dances. Now it's very simple. It's just cash.
Jimmy, why don't you like this guy's wife?
What's that?
Why don't you like this guy's wife to be?
I just don't think they're a good match. He's not a strong enough man for a woman as strong as she is.
But he will, like, we've taken guys out in the past who have not received lap dances. They've refused to receive them.
He will absolutely receive many lap and face dances.
Okay, good.
Face dances? Jimmy, come on.
Drew, let me just say something to you. I was listening to you a little while. You should be so ashamed of yourself. You promised me you would come to Adam's wedding and Adam's bachelor party. Instead,
I didn't know it was going to be a plane ride away.
Of course, it's going to be a plane ride.
How did I know?
Yes, and you weenied out on it, and you should be always ashamed of yourself.
I am ashamed of myself. I really wanted
to shave your private parts.
Yes.
Will that get me off the hook?
Yes, shave your parts.
I'll do it.
Do it now.
Yes.
Do it with cold water and no aftershave and no lather.
Where's the razor?
All right.
I have to do penance.
All right. Hey, Jimmy, how far away are you from the place where the ladies take their clothes off?
We're standing in front of it right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, go in and enjoy and mazel tov.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'll be watching you on the show tonight. Jimmy Kimmel Live, by the way, 12:06, and I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Good times. All right.
Drew's a born sound. That's
right. There they are. All right. See? Just regular guys enjoying a regular time. Just regular guys who drop $1,800 at a strip club.
I really do feel bad I missed your bachelor party.
I didn't miss it.
I know you didn't. I didn't know about you, but Jimmy will not let me forget. And I found out like 3 days before they were leaving. They're spending 3 days in Tahoe.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Let's just keep moving forward, Drew. You're fine. Alexis, we only wanted you there because we thought a few guys might die. Alcohol poisoning.
They did.
Exposure,
Well,
that
good.
kind of stuff. Go ahead, Alexis. You're 17.
Hi, yeah, I was just wondering, you were talking to a girl a few minutes ago, and she was 17, I think, and she said something about an orgasm, and Dr. Drew, you said that probably wasn't possible at that age.
No, I didn't say probably wasn't. I said most girls her age do not
eat, right.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering, why is that like, it's not really the age, isn't it like experience or...
No, because as soon as the male's system activates, you can't stop them from doing this. They just do it constantly.
That's not a question.
And so the point is, there's no experience, there's no training, there's no nothing. The male system activates and it's game on. For the female, it's almost as though something needs to come online neurobiologically in terms of a connection with a certain experience. And what that experience is different for different women, how to connect with that, how to make that sort of happen. It doesn't happen as automatically as it does for a male. And it really doesn't happen with another person. It's very difficult for it to happen there. But even by yourself, it's sort of hard to hook up with that experience.
But are you doing it? Are you having them, Alexis?
I'd rather not say because people I know might be listening to this.
Well, are you? There's one version.
I'm just wondering.
Well, some women do, and when they do, they're typically sort of multi-orgasmic. But the ones that don't, it's almost like they need to understand how to find that emotional place of intimacy. That's how they describe it to me, anyway. And then when that place is able to sort of be found and achieved, there's sort of a sexual arousal that comes with that, and then they can kind of get on into the
think Jimmy and my drunken buddies found that place about 10 minutes ago.
And some of it is
in the city of industry.
Some of it is understanding your body and finding certain ways of using, whatever it is, a vibrator or the shower head or arousal systems. But mostly,
She's 17.
It's a brain effect. Yeah. And it's not about the environment. It's not about society. It's not about learning. You
know, like about Drew, whenever he gets the sense that I want him to ramp it up,
I keep going.
That's good. They just added 3 minutes to the diatribe.
Like you don't do that to me?
Now it becomes a tug of war. Yeah. How dare you? He becomes like a dog that's got the end of a rope toy. You start pulling one way, now he's heading the other way.
You start throwing me around in the air.
You turn around 180 degrees, he's pulling the way you were initially pulling. He doesn't care. All right, let's hear a song from Les and Jake. Yeah. What's wrong with that? There's no reason why we shouldn't hear a Les and Jake song.
Great idea.
Anthem's name of the CD. This song's called Surrender. Les and Jake, everybody.
We'll be here all night.
JR and Chris both here from the band. Name of the CD, Anthem, and they're in the middle of the Warped Tour. Drew?
Yeah.
All right. You got the door to the studio open, I'm noticing.
I know, I'm supposed to bring a piece of paper. I was going to write a prescription for somebody. Not for you, Adam.
Oh, Drew, yeah. Hey, give me...
Give me
some drugs, man. What do you got in your car? I need some sleeping pills. Oh, I need pep, and I need sleeping. I need to go up, and to go down. I don't need any, medium stuff. We know what. I haven't got any sleeping pills in a long time.
Like 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Man,
come on, buddy.
Months.
Yeah. I got a busy life here, you know what I mean?
Dude.
A lot of responsibilities. A lot of people depending on me, including me.
Oh, dude.
You always talk about people depending on you. What about you depending on you?
I made your last sleeping pill prescription refillable.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Can I get one of those?
Oh, no.
Really?
No.
I got to check into that.
Yeah.
I haven't got them in a while, Drew.
Yeah.
We'll go look into that.
Refill it. That's fine.
Yeah. I can get me. And then I get some pep pills, and I get some downers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Here's Dylan. Dylan?
And I'd still like to try a lewd. Dylan?
16.
Let me just put that on my wish list.
Female Dylan.
Oh, my God.
What's going on?
You guys so effing much.
Oh.
Who, you? Us?
Yes.
Okay.
You're lesbian.
Thank you. What's up?
No. Anyways, first of all, I wanted to ask Adam if he knew that his friend Kathy Griffin was coming out with a TV show called C-List Celebrity.
No, but it makes sense.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, it sounds like her kind of thing.
I just thought that was cool because you guys were talking about it when she was on your show.
Oh, well, she's a C-list celebrity now, but I still look at myself as B/C. BC.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, I've known Kathy. I knew Kathy
before she was Kathy.
I've known Kathy like 18 years or something.
Yeah, you're both cool.
She's good people. So what's up?
Yeah. Anyways, my heart's racing, so it's like I'm nervous. Anyways, me and my boyfriend, we had sex last night for the first time, and the condom broke before he came and everything, and I told him to, like, pull it out and everything, and so he did, and when he did, it was, like, all wet and stuff, and I don't know if that was for me or his, like, pre-cum.
No, that would be you.
Oh, anyways, I didn't know, like, what were the chances of me getting, like, pregnant.
How long was this going on before he pulled out?
Not long, like.
Well, does it matter because he didn't have an orgasm, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if he just inserted, the pre-cum could have.
No, it wasn't like just. It was like we were going for at least 45 seconds.
That's probably nothing. But if you wanted
about
to be
the halfway point for him,
if you wanted to be completely careful, you'd take a morning after pill just to be sure. But it's unlikely to be a problem.
Okay, and I wanted to get like the Depo shot because this really scared me.
Yeah.
Good.
And so I didn't know if I needed like parental people to come with me.
Don't believe so. Depends on the state, but usually not.
Oklahoma.
Just go check out Planned Parenthood. They'll be able to tell you.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wait.
1-800-230-PLAN.
You know, like all you guys' abbreviations for cuss words?
Yes.
Okay. Can I tell you a story? And Adam, you're going to love it.
All right.
Okay.
Somehow I think he's not. But go ahead.
No, it's like 30 seconds.
All right.
Okay, I was in Spanish class one day, okay?
Okay.
And I looked down.
That means what, by the way?
Huh?
Doesn't K mean what?
That's a short version. That's what she's telling you.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I looked down at the desk, and it said something weird, and I got mad at it, and I go.
The desk said something weird to you?
It was written. Something was written on it.
It was written on it. And I got mad, and I go, no, you didn't, mother effer. Like, I talk like you guys now.
Oh, okay.
And,
that's good.
I got suspended.
Oh, really?
No.
You shouldn't get suspended for as long for mother effer as a full mother.
No, she took it as a cuss word.
Really?
Yeah, my Spanish teacher was like, oh, no, you didn't. I was like.
You have a black Spanish teacher?
No, she talks weird.
Okay.
You blurted something out?
Oh, no, you didn't!
Do you have to call her, do you have to call her, like, Senorita something?
Yeah. Senorita Guerrero.
Yeah.
Did you blurt it out in the middle of Spanish class?
No, like I was talking to myself. Like I go, no, you didn't, mother effer. Like
did you blurt it out, though, in the middle of class?
Of course she did. How do you get suspended for thinking something?
Well, I wonder if she sort of whispered it under her breath as opposed to
No, you don't get suspended for that either. She yelled it.
Wow.
Yeah.
She has like a Tourette's.
Oh, Spanish. What the hell's wrong with these Spanish
It's like half
teachers?
Tourette's, though. She didn't quite say the whole thing.
Yes, right. It's like an interpretive Tourette's.
Think about how horrible school is, by the way. Like, I took a year of Spanish, and they're always talking about conjugating the verb, and yo tu, and yo conozco, and yo te ligo, and all this crap. I work with Mexicans all day long. I never heard yo nosotros and nosotras and the conozco and all this conjugation crap they do. They just learn how to speak a little pig Spanish to get through Tijuana. Siéntate! You want to buy that plaster Paris ET with the Prussian helmet for a few pesos less, or pick up a whore or a bottle of booze or some pharmaceuticals. Forget about this conjugating the verb and this masculine, feminine, all this stuff. You're not writing a goddamn book. Like, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to Mexico City and apply for a job at the newspaper?
Grandes éxitos en
español. I just blown through TJ on a quick booze bender. You know what I mean? Like, well, why are they wasting our time? How come they don't know anything? It's been a year in Spanish. Just all these different conjugations of verbs. That's all it was. And no language, no conversational anything. Just one big fat waste of time. Do they know they're wasting everyone's time? I mean, they train you like you were going to write greeting cards for a Spanish company, not like you're some white guy just wants to learn a little something to get by. All right. I'm pissed. That's it. I'm mad. Les and Jake here tonight. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Yeah. Buenos nosotros. Buenos tardes. Buenos. What's the evening?
Buenos tardes.
That's the TARDIS? All right. Let's turn Lesson Jake's microphone. Here's all you need to know about Spanish. If it's a big word, you don't need to know it. Dictionary, anything big like that, that's just ours.
They sell those little pocket things that, translate the things you need to know.
I'm saying if there's a word you don't know in Spanish and it's a good sized word, just put a TION or SION or something on the end of it. Of the English version, like dictionary would be like dictionario.
Dictionary.
It's easy. They don't sweat the big words. They leave those to us, and then they just do a little tweak on it and make it their own. It's like they sample our big words. Yeah. Drew, what do you think of that?
Fascinating.
Go. I defy anyone. Take some nice 3-4 syllable large sized words. Go find the English, find the Spanish. It'll be almost the same.
Yeah.
It's just a little stuff they screw us with. And look, if you're
that's
going
why you spend all the time with the verbs. That's where the stuff really goes.
If you use the big words, just take our little ones too, and let's all get along. That's all I'm saying. Les and Jake in studio tonight. Let's talk to Lindsay, who's 17. Lindsay,
Hello.
what's up?
Hi. I have a question about this guy I was dating for a few months. We dated for about 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up having to basically take a break, not because of anything of the relationship. Like, the relationship was great. It was the best relationship I've been in. And we ended up having to put it on a break because he lives about 45 minutes away from here, and I am having problems with my car, so it was kind of, we didn't get to see each other as much as we wanted to.
He can't drive?
No, that's kind of a bad thing, but...
Why can't he drive?
502.
He's had problems, like, just with stupid stuff in school and everything, and I don't know, I don't even know the whole story, but he can't get it for, like, a few years or something, but, I mean, that's a bad sign right there, but...
How old is he?
He's 17.
Oh, so he got busted for drinking or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But my question
and
applies
then I can't
to,
get his license for a while.
Yeah. I didn't talk to him. We were separated just like on a break, and we kind of just ended up just kind of moving on. We got into our own lives and stuff, and we kind of didn't talk for a few months. And 2 weekends ago, I ran into him for the first time, and we ended up talking, and we ended up kind of getting back together that night. We spent the night at the river together, and we ended up sleeping together. And
Today, Junior?
You went down to the river?
Yeah, and basically we ended up talking.
That is that tracks the white trash like a great magnet. That river.
No.
Yes, here's the pecking order of trash: beach, lake, river, and then creek, I guess. But going down to the river, that's whiter trash than going down to the lake. That's super white trash.
Well, he started seeing somebody else while we weren't talking, and so now we're both really confused. When we got on the break, we still have a lot of feelings for each other.
All right, hold on a second. Hey, she starts the call by saying she had an almost perfect relationship, but because of car trouble,
very convoluted story.
They had to call at an end. Yeah. And then when it ended, it was like, so we had this perfect relationship with this storybook relationship. Couldn't have been better.
We went on with our lives.
But then I went ahead and blew a head gasket in the Chevelle, so we stopped talking.
Yeah.
And then some months went by and we just went on with our lives.
Yeah.
And then we caught back up to each other.
Here's what that is. That's her making excuses for him wanting out of the relationship.
Yes, it is.
He likes to pork her by the river every once in a while. That's about it.
And now, and he's been on a dry spell, and he's back.
No.
That's right.
That's the whole story.
That's right.
Well, I mean, the only thing that
he dumped you, Lindsay.
I mean, normally if it was
who dumped who?
Lindsay, who do you think you're talking to? We figured this out already.
But no. I don't know. I know that he still cares about me, though.
Of course he cares. He cares to F you on a rock.
Right. He's back again because he had a dry spell. He was done with the relationship. It was not a perfect relationship. It had nothing to do with what you were experiencing because he was not into it. And he went on. It ended because he was out, and now he's looking around again. Not because he cares so much about you.
So I should end it, right?
Yeah. Well, he's seeing somebody else, right?
Yeah.
All right.
No, not yeah. No, he is or he is not. Yes, he is.
He is, but he's kind of saying me at the same time.
Yeah, well...
We're kind of talking about, but we're not sure if we want to get back into it because we can't see each other.
It's not we. It's not we. It's
you.
him. I mean, it's he. It's he that doesn't want in. It's he that wanted out in the first place.
And it's you that's talking
You're
about
doing
it.
all this we stuff. We were really into each other, then we settled apart and all that kind of stuff. Forget the we. He's doing this.
Yeah, Lindsay, you've got to be more realistic. You've got to be open to reality and assess reality on reality's terms. Don't see it through your prism, the way you want to see it.
Let's put it this way. When you guys were 17 and you're really hot for some chick and she lived 45 minutes away.
You'd walk.
You figure out ways.
Yeah.
You take buses.
Yeah.
You get your buddies to drive you. You would come. I do like they do in the movie, like where a guy goes by, like in First Blood. A guy go by on an enduro motorcycle, I throw him off, bike goes spinning around, I hop on, wheelie, and ride out of town. I mean, you go. I had friends that were ride mini bikes and stuff, like literally on like Honda Trail 50s that weren't street legal, taking like side streets with nothing but a boner and a scarf. Forget about that. Yeah, baby, a little out of my range. No way. All right, Les and Jake here. We'll take a break. Well, that's the show. I realize I do more yapping during the commercial break than I do actually during the show.
More passionate yapping, anyway. More heated
That's
yapping.
ridiculous. I guess someone's got to stop me. Les and Jake, everybody. Anthem, name of the CD. Go out and buy that CD and buy those posters and buy that merchandise. Put these hardworking men, put a little change in their pocket.
That's
yes?
right. That'd be nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
All right. Good to see you guys again.
Good to see you. Thanks for talking to us.
Let's make it sooner than 6 years.
We
next
hope.
time we see you. All right. Best of luck to you. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. Blah, 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 blah.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.